so that he can have and he can read, because he loves reading. Unfortunately, he doesn't live with me, so every time I see him, I try to create this storyline. I try to, go to the rainforest with him and have these moments that are landmarks in his life and mine. So the story was about the next time that we were going to see each other, what we were going to do, if we were going to go to rainforest, or what stories I was going to tell him. So it's originally written in Spanish, because that's mainly his first language. But I'm going to translate it for non-Spanish speakers. So bear with me. I don't know if I'm going to do it as something might get lost in translation, but I'm going to try to do my best. As you can see, I mean, the story, it's a personal story, so it's very honest, so that way it can transcend to you and to those who like the story. It is rewarding in that sense. But what really brings the story or makes it pop are the graphics and the illustrations, which an artist that I love dearly, which is my aunt, Monica Rimasa, she made them, and she's an incredible artist. So I wanted to, in some way, exploit her talents, because she's not doing this. Many of you won't be able to believe or fathom the idea that she doesn't live off of this, and she doesn't. She does this as a hobby. So I asked her, can you do this for me as a gift for Lucas, my son? So I'm just going to start. I'm going to read it in Spanish, and then I'll do my best to translate it into English. Cuando nos veamos, te voy a contar de lindas formas en el cielo, del viento que las crea y lo que pasa cuando oscurece. Te contaré sobre tigres púrpura, monos turquesa, gorilas amarillos, orangutanes tornasoles, sobre patos audaces, tortugas veloces y liebres vanidosas. Hablaremos de dinosaurios en islas lejanas, de monstruos marinos y las diosas que los crean, de música, violines, tambores y trompetas, de grullas y pterodáctilos, tiranosaurios y australopitecos. Cuando nos veamos, vamos a ser parte del viento, un cometa en agosto, o los héroes de la historieta antes de dormir. Cuando nos veamos, viajaremos a junglas, a bañarnos de verde Pachamama. Cuando nos veamos, vamos a ser uno, yo de ti, tú de mí, y el mundo va a girar porque nosotros estamos vivos. So in English. When we see each other, I'm going to tell you about beautiful shapes in the sky, the wind that creates them, and what happens when they darken. I'm going to tell you about purple tigers, turquoise monkeys, yellow gorillas, multicolored orangutans, about witty ducks, fast turtles, and conceited jackrabbits. We'll talk about dinosaurs from faraway islands, about sea monsters and the goddesses that spawned them, about music, violins, tambourines and trumpets, about cranes and pterodactyls. When we see each other, we'll be part of the wind, like a kite in August sky, or the heroes before the bedtime story. When we see each other, we'll travel to faraway jungles. When we see each other, we're going to be one. I'm going to be yours, you're going to be mine. And the world will turn because we live in it.